Good morning, everyone. This is Mike Lanning. I'm a local realtor, and I'm here today at Hesselson's, and I'm here to have a conversation with the owner, Tom Witzel. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Mike.
So, I'm interested to know a little bit about the history, first of all, of Hesselson's. So, I know it's been around a long time. I'm a local guy. I've seen it around forever since I was a little kid, but talk a little bit about the history and the origin of it.
Hesselson started in 1955. Bert Hesselson actually started the business across the street. It's a little Army-Navy story about 500-600 square feet, sold clothing and some footwear and some surplus gear. Then a couple years later, the store moved across the street where we currently are in just one portion of the business. Then over time, he just kind of bought out the businesses next door, knocked out the walls, and eventually became the store we're at right now. Bert actually retired in 1984, and that's when Tom Hesselson took over. And at that point, we were still very strong in the golf business. We were strong in the toy business. That was probably occupying half the store. And we still did swimming pools at the time and general sporting goods. And then, again, as everything, times changed a little bit. And then I had bought the store from Tom in 1995, or 2015. So I've owned it for about 4 years now, and I've worked here for about 30 years. So over the years, we've kind of changed a lot of the product mix. We're primarily doing hot tubs and swimming pools. But we still have a large footwear department, a large gun department, and probably about 5,000 square feet of work and casual clothing.
Big place, and I did a little walk around when I came in this morning because it's been a while since I've been down, and I did notice the changes. And like you say, you have to go with the times and go with the changes that are needed and what the public demands. So can you talk a little bit more about what your focus is now? I know you mentioned hot tubs, and you have probably the biggest gun selection this side of the OK Corral. I mean, it's unbelievable. So talk a little bit about that too.
Part of it, about 5-6 years ago, we decided to just go a little bit deeper into hot tubs. So rather than just having 15 to 20 on the floor, we opened up our parking lot and put an outdoor pavilion outside that holds 18 to 20 hot tubs plus another 15 in the store. So we have 35 hot tubs and a couple of swim spas on display, and that's really become a very large part of our business. And we still do a lot of swimming pools. We still do a lot of water tests, a lot of chemicals. So those two departments are our strongest areas. But over the last probably 8 to 10 years, our footwear department's expanded because we do a lot of business with different municipalities and factories where they have voucher systems for their footwear, so they can come in here and choose from one of our 400 different styles of safety toe and soft toe shoes and work boots. And our gun department, that's been a staple at Hesselson's longer than the 30 years that I've been here. We have a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And the key is we have knowledgeable salespeople in each one of these departments. So you can actually come into Hesselson's, talk to somebody about a rifle or a shotgun, and get knowledgeable answers. And you can actually know what the difference is between different firearms, what's the difference between different calibers, why this safety toe shoe is better than this safety toe shoe, why composite toe might be better than a steel toe. So with a lot of people that have been here for many years, our 25 full-time employees are very knowledgeable, and they actually care about the business. That makes a big difference.
So 30 years is a long time, I mean, to be in the same kind of field. So I want to know a little bit more about you and your interests. So what is your passion? What's your motivation? And is there a reason you love this business and you've been in it 30 years?
Well, first off, the community is fantastic. I mean, I've lived here since I've been 5 years old. At the time, my father, we transferred here from Queens, New York, and he worked for Westinghouse. And so I've always loved the small town atmosphere. You know a lot of your neighbors, a lot of the people you see. So a lot of people that come in the store, we know by name. They've been regular customers here forever. And the biggest thing that drives me is it's just been a staple of the community for so many years. I mean, it's gone through from Tom Hesselson's dad to himself to me. And I've got a lot of people that work for me that have been here for a long time, and I care about them, and I care about them being successful. And part of what drives me is just to make them happy and to show how you can have a career here at the store, and we can actually provide services to community. When people come in the store, they're going to get a very positive experience, whether they're buying a hot tub or whether they're buying a work boot or a firearm. You come in here, you feel good about yourself, and you leave here knowing that you got the best possible product for the best possible price when you leave Hesselson's.
Well, that actually leads right into my next question, which is, local commerce, and I know that when I think of the Heights, I can't think of the Heights without thinking about Hesselson's. So the foundation of the community, the branding that you've done over all these years is incredible because I think you are noted. And my focus is on small commerce. So if you can talk a little bit about why that's important to you, other than I know you've been here your whole life,
Sure.
but talk a little bit about the importance of that because that's kind of a thread throughout all my interviews that I really want to touch upon is local commerce and why it's important.
Well, small businesses definitely build a community. That's what America was made from, was entrepreneurs, people doing businesses, whether you have two people or 200 people, that's still considered a small business in this area. And we give back to the community because we appreciate the community supporting not just Hesselson's, but other small businesses. So whether it's a billboard on a Little League softball field, or somebody's doing a benefit for an ill person, or there's a golf tournament going on, even if it's outside of our area, we still try to support almost every activity that's within 50 miles of Hesselson's, whether it's something small or something big. That's a big part of it. So, it's a one hand washes the other type thing, and everybody that works here at the store lives in the community, and so obviously there's that money generating back into whether it's restaurants or the housing market or to other department stores to where they're supporting those other businesses. That if small business goes away, you're not going to have that type of experience you can have with somebody and have the selection and the service that you get. You still have your box stores, you still have online stuff, which does have a purpose in life, but the meat and potatoes is still done in small town businesses, and that's what keeps small towns alive.
Awesome. I mean, that I couldn't have said it better myself. So my heart is there too as well. So what is something that we haven't talked about yet that you want the public to know about Hesselson's? This is an opportunity to say whatever you want to, maybe it's what's going to be on sale, whatever you want to say.
Obviously right now we're into that last week of March, so we are having our spring sale going on right now for swimming pools, and we'll probably extend that in through that first week of April, just because it's been so successful this season. We've had a lot of people coming in buying swimming pools. There's the economy's going really well right now. People are happy for the most part. They like to spend some money. There's some good pricing, some good programs going on right now. You can still get the pool installed early enough so you can still enjoy the entire season. If you already have a pool, we have deals going on chemicals and some accessories and some solar covers. And throughout the store, we're doing different things in each department. Hot tubs, we have some models. So a lot of the 2019s are coming in, so we have 2018s that we're trying to move out. So we've got great sales, great discounts, floor models, discontinued colors. So a lot of things going on in the store. And like I said, we try to, because we've had people, half of the employees here have been here 10 plus years. I've got probably half a dozen people have been here 20 plus years. So people come to work here because they like to work here, and they reciprocate that back to the people that come in. Not only, again, being knowledgeable, but giving them, we were very firm believers in giving people a great experience. They come in here and leaving happy with the right product. And we hope that whether you're looking for a work boot, a firearm, a hot tub, or swimming pool, you at least come in and give us a shot. Take a look around, see what you like, what you don't like, and we're always open to suggestions of things. There's usually reasons why we don't carry certain products and do carry certain products, but feedback from the community is important because, again, that's why we changed so much over the years. We used to have toys. We got out of the toy business. We carried golf. We got out of the golf business. There's always reasons why we did certain things, and that's a nice part of being a small business. We can change pretty quick. Sometimes Tom Husselson and myself took a little too long to get out of certain departments, but again, it's the nice part of being a small business is you can do that, and you have the support of the people around you.
Great. Couple more things. People love to know a little bit more of one dimension of a person, so I want to give you an opportunity to just let the public know a little bit about Tom Witzel. Who's Tom Witzel? What do you enjoy? What are your hobbies? What are you interested in outside of work? Because that's a big part of your life. I know.
Absolutely. I live up in Horseheads. I've got married, have two kids, both in grade school. Outside of work, obviously a lot of the times, when it's busy, we're always working. Not just myself, but the different department people, the clerks. So we unfortunately sometimes work that 40 to 60 hour weeks, and sometimes in the summertime it gets up to 70 hours a week. But outside of work, I enjoy playing golf. spending time with my kids. They like to play basketball and kickball, and unfortunately, over the years, we get a little bit older, a little heavier. So I realize I'm not in as good a shape as I used to be. So playing more sports outside, hopefully, I get in a little bit of better shape to be able to do those type of things. But we go on vacations and stuff like that. We like to go to the beach and stuff. The kids like the water, but so really, outside of work is just really spending time with my family and playing a little bit of golf and always projects going around the house to do that type of stuff too. So
You sound exactly like me. I'm a golf addict, as everybody knows, and I try to get it in when I can too. But it's sometimes kind of tough.
it's kind of tough, but I'm a firm believer that you still, as busy as your schedules are, you need to make time. Set that schedule. So whether it's Tuesday afternoons, Wednesday afternoons, Sunday morning, you gotta take time out for yourself and take time out for your family. So those two things are very important because you can work all the time, but sometimes you just need that little bit of a break like everybody does. So that's something just to look forward to. And Saturday night is your night. You go out with your wife and your kids to dinner, and maybe Wednesdays you take a couple hours and play golf. But it's very important to keep the system going and keep the blood flowing to do taking time outside of work too, which we incorporate that at the store. Very firm believers. People get vacation time, they get sick time, they get personal time. Because as much as we have to work hard at the store, but you also need time away from work to be able to enjoy some of those benefits.
So we always say you have to make sure you have time to put the big rocks in, and part of the balance is that you have to have fun with work. So
Absolutely.
it sounds like you've got it down. So that's great. Last thing I want to ask you is what's next? Do you have any plans for the future that are different? I mean, obviously you're going to change with the times, which
Sure.
I think is awesome. But anything in mind for the next 5-10 years?
Well, part of one of the things we did when I bought Hesselsen's is we want to do just some remodeling in the store. So I think right now our product mix is pretty good. We tweak some things sometimes. Maybe we add a little bit of this, delete a little bit of this. But in terms of changing over departments, right now we've got 5 departments that main categories that do very well, and they're all profitable, and the community seems to embrace those departments. So I think the department-wise, they're good. Sometimes we may change up some of the clothing or some of the footwear a little bit. But we did bring in swim spas, which you really didn't carry swim spas before, so people can actually swim and exercise year-round, which is great because we're becoming more of a health-conscious society and want to feel better about ourselves. And that's the best thing about hot tubs. It makes every day better when you're using a hot tub. And so basically what we're putting a lot of our focus now on is basically the exterior and the interior of the store, just trying to update things, to make things a little bit prettier inside, a little bit more functional. We're doing new floors, some new lighting, some new windows. So we put a pavilion in outside like I talked about earlier. So that's really where a lot of the focus and the time is going to now, and just trying to make some of the departments, just fine-tuning them a little bit rather than completely changing them out. And like you said, maybe in 3 to 4 years something's different, and we'll be willing to change and try different things. We don't know, if I had the crystal ball, that'd be great, but I don't have that crystal ball, so we just kind of forecast and what we think is going to happen. But I'm a person that doesn't mind changing things. We have to change things, so we'll just kind of go with the flow right now. Right now, like I said, the economy's going good. People are happy. We sometimes get on opposite ends of our thinkings, but overall, even in as people talk negatively about Elmira and Chemung County, the people that I talk to in small businesses, things are going good. If you put out a good product and a good service and give them a good experience, they come in the store, you're going to be successful. It's really not rocket science in what to do, but you just got to keep on pushing forward, and sometimes you got to roll the dice and take a chance.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you so much, and I appreciate you welcoming me here.
Absolutely.
And good luck for continued success. I'm sure it's going to happen, Tom.
We hope so. Thanks,
Yeah.
Mike.
Before we get done, I want to say that I remind people I am a local realtor. This isn't my main job. This has been a pretty fun hobby. I've enjoyed it. But I am a local realtor, and if anybody has any leads for anybody that wants to buy or sell, please contact me at 607-351-2070. Also, if you want to see this video and all the other videos that I've done with the small businesses, all you have to do is log on to parkbench.com. That's parkbench, all one word, .com. join a neighborhood. For example, today you could come on and join Elmira Heights. It'll take you right to the home page, and you will see all the videos, including this video on Park Bench. So thanks for your attention.